Hi, it's Joan. This week we're looking at leads against suit contracts. And immediately our minds look at shortages. If we've got a singleton or a doubleton and we're on lead against, say, four hearts, we immediately hope that if we lead our shortage, partner might miraculously win it and know what we've got and return our suit and let us trump. And then maybe we can get miraculously into partner's hand again and get another trump. This happens rarely. It's still generally better to think about long suit leads even against suit contracts, because sometimes when you lead short suits, it just reveals to the declarer how the suit is divided or distributed. The most interesting time, I think, is when you have four trumps and they've, say, reached game in, say, spades, and you're sitting there on lead and you've got four spades. It's a natural thought that if you lead your singleton or your doubleton, you've got plenty of trumps to trumpet with. But that's not the right or the most productive way to think. It's actually the very opposite. And I'm going to talk about leading your long suit when you have four trumps. And that is setting up what's called a forcing defense. And the idea is that if you lead your long suit and you maybe take one or two tricks in your long suit and you continue that long suit forcing declarer to trump, you might eventually have trump control. So you might end up having more trumps than declarer, and then you can take control of the hand. So it's a funny old thing, but thinking of shortage is not actually as good as thinking about forcing declarer to trump, thereby shortening his trumps when you have four trumps and a long suit. So it's recommended that you lead your long suit and come in with the trumps and keep playing your long suit until sometimes declarer loses control. Try the hand and see what I mean. Over the opponent's one spade opening, you have nothing to say. A good heart suit, but you're very happy too that you've got four spades in case you defend. And they've gone to game. So we will be on lead, and let's think about that. Often people think that if they lead short suits when they've got four trumps, they'll have an opportunity to get ruffs, say in clubs or diamonds, if you led either of those. But the way to think is not quite like that. You should consider leading your long suit when you've got four trumps, because it may force declarer to trump when they didn't necessarily want to. Now, overtake the king here, the queen with the king, and there's only one out, so it'll be the 10. So just in case partner couldn't return it, play the jack, and that forces declarer to trump. When you've got four trumps to the ace, don't take the first one or the second one, but win it with the third spade, and noting that partner had only one spade, so that means declarer started with five. They trumped the third heart. They've now drawn 3 rounds of trumps, so they've only got one spade left. So now's our opportunity to play the heart and force them to trump. We're the only one that has a trump left. So now's our opportunity. Trump and play the heart. And now we've beaten the contract by 2 tricks. So when you have 4 trumps, 10 to lead your long suit. This is called a forcing defence.